Faith Kipyegon showed up to the first Diamond League of the 2026 season and did not run the 1500 meters. That is the event she has dominated for a decade. That is the event where she holds the world record. That is the event where she became the first athlete in history to win 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals. She skipped it completely. Instead, she lined up for the 5,000 meters, won it, set the world lead, and then told reporters she is not even thinking about world records right now. That choice is the warning. On May 16, 2026, at the Shanghai Diamond League opener in China, Faith Kipyegon claimed the 30th Diamond League win of her career. She powered to victory in the women's 5,000 meters, clocking a world-leading 14 minutes and 24.14 seconds. World Athletics The race delivered real depth behind her. 7 women ran under 14:33, and multiple athletes set personal bests. But at the front, the top 4 finishers were separated by just 0.62 seconds. Ethiopia's Likina Amaba pushed Kipyegon all the way to the line, finishing second in 14:24.21. College Sports Network Kipyegon took over the lead after the pacemaker stepped aside at the 3,000 meters mark, reached in 8 minutes and 33 seconds, and led all the way from there. She was forced to dig deep in the home straight to hold off Amaba. World Athletics 0.07 of a second. That is all that separated first from second. Kipyegon's reaction after the race was calm. She described it simply as a positive season opener. When asked about world records, she said clearly, "At the moment, no. I just want to be the best version of myself and see how I perform." World Athletics Olympics, she has broken world records in 3 different events. She has 3 Olympic gold medals in the same event. She has 5 World Championship titles. And she says she is not chasing records right now. Before we get into what this 5,000-meter performance actually signals for the rest of 2026, you need to understand exactly who this woman is and what she has already done. Because the depth of her career is what makes a quiet 14:24 in Shanghai feel like anything but a quiet performance. Faith Kipyegon was born on January 10, 1994, in Bomet County, Kenya, the 8th of 9 children. Athletics Weekly, she ran barefoot in her first international race. At 16 years old, she competed at the 2010 World Cross Country Championships in Bydgoszcz, Poland, finishing 4th in the junior race as the youngest athlete in the top 21. No shoes, no professional support structure, just a teenager from the Rift Valley running against athletes 2 and 3 years older than her and almost winning. The following year, she won. Kipyegon claimed the World Cross Country Junior title in 2011 and again in 2013. She also won the 1,500 meters at the World Youth Championships in 2011 and the World Junior Championships in 2012. She won Olympic gold in the 1,500 meters at Rio 2016. Then in 2018, she stepped away from the sport to give birth to her daughter Aylin. A maternity break. Many athletes never fully return from one. The body changes. The routines break down. The mental adjustment to becoming a parent while trying to be elite is enormous. Flow track Kipyegon came back and won a 2nd Olympic gold in Tokyo in 2021. That is the kind of comeback that needs a moment to land properly. She left the sport as Olympic champion, came back as a mother, and won the Olympic title again. Her time of 3:53.11 in Tokyo broke a Games record that had stood for 33 years. Flow track, but 2021 was only the setup. 2023 is where the story gets almost impossible to believe. In the space of 50 days in the summer of 2023, Kipyegon broke 3 world records in 3 different events. First, at the Florence Diamond League in June, she became the first woman in history to break the 350 barrier in the 1,500 meters, running 3:49.11. Less than a week later, at the Paris Diamond League, she broke the 5,000 meters world record with 14:5:20. Then in Monaco in July, she broke Sifan Hassan's mile world record with 4:07.64. Runblog run 3 world records. 50 days, 3 different distances. Here is what makes the 5,000 meters world record stand out. That Paris race where she ran 14:5:20 was only her 3rd ever race over the 5,000 meter distance. She was not a 5,000 meters specialist. She had barely run the event before. She broke the world record in just her 3rd attempt at it. NBC Olympics, that is not athletic excellence. That is something else entirely. She went on to win the 1,500 meters and 5,000 meter double at the 2023 World Championships in Budapest, becoming the first woman in history to win both events at a single World Championships. NBC Olympics then 2024 arrived, and she made history again. At the Paris 2024 Olympics, Kipyegon became the first athlete ever, male or female, to win 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals in the 1,500 meters, setting a new Olympic record of 351.29. Wikipedia 3 consecutive Olympic gold. No athlete in history had ever done that in the 1,500 meters before. She is the first. At the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene in July 2025, she broke her own 1,500 meters world record for a third time, becoming the first woman ever to break the 3:49 barrier. Running Magazine, the current women's 1,500 meters world record is 3:48.68. It belongs to her. Back to the choice she made to open 2026 in the 5,000 meters rather than the 1,500 meters. Kipyegon has broken a world record in each of the past 3 Diamond League seasons. She has done it in Florence, Paris, Monaco, and Eugene. She has done it in the 1,500 meters, in the 5,000 meters, and the mile. And she says she is not thinking about records right now. Olympics the last time she said something like that, she broke 3 of them in 50 days. Her next confirmed Diamond League appearances include a 1,500 meters in Eugene and a 3,000 meters at the Hercules meeting in Monaco in July. She could run both events again in Budapest. The scheduling allows it. Her body, based on everything she has shown in recent seasons, is built for it. Then what arrives in Budapest in September could be something the distance running world has been waiting for all season. She said after Shanghai that she is simply enjoying herself on the track and wants to see how she performs. "I just want to be the best version of myself," were her exact words. The best version of Faith Kipyegon holds 2 world records and 3 consecutive Olympic gold medals. The best version of Faith Kipyegon ran 14:5:20 in only her 3rd ever 5,000 meters race. The best version broke the 1,500 meters world record 3 separate times. The last one in July 2025, a 14:24.12 in Shanghai in May, is not that version. Not yet. That is the version with her training shoes still half-laced, warming up slowly, running a 5,000 meters to build her engine before the real work begins. She is not worried about the clock right now. She is building towards something. And if the rest of the season follows the same pattern she has delivered every year since she came back from maternity leave, the question in September will not be whether Kipyegon runs fast in Budapest. The question will be how fast and in which events, and whether anyone on the planet can keep up. A 14:24 fourth season opener in the 5,000 meters. 30 Diamond League wins. 3 world records in 3 different events. 3 consecutive Olympic golds. This was not a race. This was a warm-up note before the orchestra starts playing.